I was doing that anyway. Make sure you put some oil on them hamite ankles over there. Oh, praise Yahweh, Basham Mashak Yahushua, it's your brother. And yes, the camera did move, and we are back at it like Torah addicts out of rehab. You better step back. I got my deck back, which is a verse that we had did, and the song was actually talking about me getting my skateboard back after we had went on a trip to the summit. All right, one of the elders. You know, hey, Shabbat Shalom. Now, I'm always happy to see you. Yahweh Shemar Latah. All praise. We're going to have a good time going into the scriptures, to the Torah portion reading. All right. I'm going to go into, and as y'all know, we do this until the sun goes down. So this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for those who don't have the strength, the spirit, or the diligence to go through the scriptures, because that's what we do. We go through the word of the Most High until the sun goes down, and then we feast and we eat together. We spend time together. All right. Yahweh Shemar Alatah Nawa'ah Yadadaya. All praise the Most High. Well, man, I'm happy to see you, King. I'm happy to see you, as they say in New Orleans. Wow. Boy, I'm happy to see you. Whoa, there. All right. So before we get into the Torah portion reading, I'm going to pull up a few scriptures. We're going to really enjoy ourselves because we're going to be going into the word like only we do. There are a lot of Israelite communities all over the world, and I think that that's absolutely wonderful. I know that specifically our community believes in teaching what's called the Torah portion. We do believe in street teaching. We do believe in going to churches. We believe in doing all that stuff. But we also believe that the Most High gave us instructions to teach our children the fear of him. All right. So every Shabbat day, we read the Torah, we read the laws, the statutes, and the commandments. So that's what we're going to do. So if you're here for that, if you're here the instructions of the Most High, then you're in the right place. If you're here to hear the instructions of the Most High, you're in the right place. All right, I'm going to play this next track. This track is by this dude named, his name is like pronounced like Dresus. It's called Warpath. If y'all know me, I like a lot of Gadite music. I like a lot of Gadite music. So this Gadite brother, man, he go hard. I'm going to close down the screen share. And remember, we're also going to have not only this portion, but we're going to have a portion to where the women and the children are going to be having a class too. So if you're in your house and you want to see the women and the children interact, again, one of our mothers is a wonderful administrator, and what she does, she has a council that's called Women of Wisdom. All right, they have Wine Down Wednesdays. All right, the two sisters, Kodash and Natazar Kataria, they're both over that. They're going to be teaching the children. They're going to use arts and crafts that was made to teach the children the plagues, such as the grasshoppers, the frogs. Hey, Bon, go and ask Amma for a grasshopper and a locust. I'm up for a locust and a frog. All right, so let me show y'all real quick two examples of what the children are going to be learning. They're going to be learning how the Most High used the plagues to deliver us. And it's interactive. We like to teach interactive. Like for those of you who know me, I know like I can be perceived as having a vibrant or a colorful vibration, but that's just really genuinely how I am, And then when I found out I could fight too, I was like, oh, ain't nobody about to stop me from being happy. What you gonna do? Beat me up? It's like, yeah, no, I'll beat you up and be happy. And then I'll be like, get on up. Let's be happy together. Let me get a locust and a frog, Baba Kusha. Let me all praise. So they're gonna bring us a locust and a frog, and the reason being is because what we want to do is we want to let you know while we're doing our Torah portion class, which is more adult themed, We also have a child themed class that we'll be doing that you and your family can watch and interact with. If anybody needs to, I'm going to share the link for that. It's going to be posted on the Women of Wisdom class. Okay, it's going to be posted on the Women of Wisdom, to where the sister who her name is Natazar Kataria, she does not teach men, all right, at all whatsoever. All right. I don't know what is. Does anybody know what this is? I don't know what this is. It just keeps popping up. It looks like something random. I don't want nobody to click it and then they go into the dark web. Yo, whoever you are that posted this on here, give a brief description of what it is that we're looking at. All right, so look at this. So this is example of when we was in Egypt. The locusts that was attacking the Most High sent locusts, and the locust was everywhere. And then the Most High, he also sent. The Most High also sent frogs. He sent frogs in Egypt. All right, wait, check this out. Look at this, man. Look at this. The Most High sent the plague of frogs in Egypt, and he also sent the plague of locusts. This is so fun. So we have man, all praise, man, and praise the Most High for the sisters who actually take time to do these arts and crafts, to show them biblical examples. Now, this is what we'll be doing on our Women of Wisdom Council for this week's Torah portion, because when the children come, which are some of the children here, you know, look at that, man. You know, to teach them about the plagues of, I can still feel that locust on my face. I'm like, ah. Have y'all ever seen like a locust, like in real life? Like locusts aren't pretty in real life. Like just one of them was like, it was like, ah. What about a cicada? Y'all know how cicadas be flying, and cicadas, they like, people think cicadas are stupid, but I don't think cicadas are stupid. Cicadas do stuff like this. They just be flying and they just, and you, or if you got locks, cicadas, they be right here. You be like, yeah, get it out my hair. Like cicadas ain't no joke. All right. Oh, it's a troll. Okay, 2VI. Okay, throw out a 2VI. I didn't know what it was. It's a troll. Okay, throw out. So with that being said, so we will have a separate video going at the same time for those who want to have something safe for the children to watch and learn from. Throw out a hub. For those who want to have something safe for the children to watch. All right, we will be having, and if I'm correct, is that going to be on Women of Wisdom? So we'll share the Women of Wisdom link, and you all will be able to see and have your children to sit down. But listen, a lot of times when the Yaladim are sat down, they of course always need an advocate. All right. So the scripture says what? The scripture says a child left to himself will end in ruin. Hold on one second. Blame me out. Their voices is louder than mine. I need you to check that little Canaanite boy. All right. Yeah. All right. And keep things, and tell them to keep things low. All right. So with that being said, we're going to be helping and promoting based off of us being the fathers and the mothers and guiding our women and guiding our children into being obedient to Yahweh. All right. So for those of us that will be staying and participating on this channel, what we'll be doing is we'll be practicing what we do every week, and that is called the Torah portion. And the Torah portion is geared for men, women, and children. All right. And this week's Torah portion, we're going to be reading from, and I already have it pulled up, the book of Exodus chapter 10 through Exodus chapter 13. So we're going to be learning about the plagues. All right. Then we're going to go to the book of Jeremiah. All right. And Jeremiah, of course, is a very powerful prophet. Jeremiah chapter 46, KJV, Blue Letter Bible. So we're going to be reading from Jeremiah chapter 46. Now, in your own individual city gates, what we need you to do is to help teach the children of Israel, because, you know, there's a lot of adults right now who think that they got it all down packed, and they don't. And the Most High told us to teach the children always. Okay. We're to teach children when we're coming in, when we're going out. Okay. So we're supposed to teach. That's a part of our obligation. And it is not unlawful for women to teach women and children. All right. That's not unlawful. Okay. So we're supposed to teach. Women and children are supposed to teach. So that's not unlawful, but it does need to be up under a structured environment, and it does need to be supervised. So we do want to help our government to put women and children, and even when I was on a conference call with the government of Israel, Mashadar Yashala, the Zaquanium was talking about, having a woman's council. And I think that that's a great idea. So I'm in support of there being a woman's council to help other women, help other children to be safe and to teach our families in these last days. John chapter 19, KJV Blue Letter Bible. That's the website we're going to be using. So we're going to be reading from the book of John chapter 19, and we're going to start at verse 31 through verse 37. So John chapter 19, all right, we're going to start at verse 31 through verse 37. Now, when we get to the Torah portion teaching, the majority of the brothers are going to be here by then because we start our classes like around 3 p.m. So how we're going to do today is, for those of you that's watching, the sister said, yes, because my 4-year-old is all over the place. I understand. So if you have access to the Women of Wisdom Facebook page, which you should, contact Natazar Kathardia and contact Kodash Elad. And I'm going to do a brief intermission. I'm going to bring that sister on here, and you all are going to be able to speak to her. If you're a man and if you're not offended by another mother or a woman teaching your children, it's wise to do. It's wise to allow the women to teach our children, because when we read Proverbs chapter 31, it starts off saying the words that King Lemuel learned from his mother. Okay, so it's wise to allow our women to teach our children. All right, it's wise to allow our mothers, our women, to teach each other. Okay, so real quick, Von, I need to go get Amanatazar. All right, so I'm going to have her to come on, and we're going to get the copy link paste for what she's going to be doing, so you all can be involved with what she's going to be doing. And if you have 2 rooms, that's even better. Or if you have 2 TVs or 2 screens, that's even better. And we're doing this so that Israel can have a better outlet of keeping the Shabbat together, and children and those who, because when it's us, when it's adults, we want to go into in-depth study, and we don't want to be interrupted. And we be looking at them, Yeladim, like, shut up. We be looking at them like, sit down. Or we be looking at them like, what, my son, and what, the son of my wombs, and what, the son of my vows. All right, which are all 3 the same examples. Okay. So we be looking at them like that because we actually want to learn and study. So we're doing this format in hopes that it'll help the government of Israel to galvanize better those who want to be able to sit together and study, who can be able to sit together and study. Y'all can be a part of a much more mature course or class and focus. And those who need to help with the children, you have now a children's ministry that the House of Karat government of Israel, Banya Yashala, is offering. All right, and we encourage you all to do and take that. Okay, Basadar, tell Aman Kodash to come here, Babu Shah. All right. So what I'll do is we'll get the link for you all, and Amma Kodash and Amanatazar. The word Amma just means mother, like Miriam was a mother to Moses. All right. Miriam was a mother to Moses who watched Moses as Moses went down the river. I just looked at this basket across the room, and it looks like the type of basket that Moses would have been set in. All right. So we're going to have one of the sisters. Her name is Kodash Elad. So Kodash Elad is going to come, and she's just going to, and you can see her YouTube page. This is actually streaming live on her YouTube page right now. She's going to give an introduction of what the Women of Wisdom are about, what they will be doing, what they'll be teaching. Her and her sister, Natazar Kathardia, will be helping to teach the children. So Kodash, you ready? All right. So I'm going to step to the side. I'm going to let the sister speak to you all and give the information on not only the Women of Wisdom page, but also her YouTube page and what they're going to be doing in terms of helping the children. So I'm gonna step to the side, and when she's done, then I'll come back on, and then we'll do a brief over on the Torah portion. All right. Shalom and salute to our sister Natazar Kathardia and Kodash. All right, you're live. All right. Amen.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. So the Women of Wisdom platform is for women local, well, not really local, but kind of all around, to come together on one platform to, discuss things amongst women. So yeah, the Women of Wisdom. So today, of course, the Women of Wisdom will be hosting a lesson for the Yaladium, just to teach them and inform them on the different plagues that happen in Egypt. And again, the Women of Wisdom, our objective is to bring other women together. We learn together, we grow together, we cry together. It's a safe haven for women and children. So, what else am I supposed to be telling people? Okay, so the Women of Wisdom, of course, we gather Wednesdays for Wind Down Wednesday, where we basically bring our favorite drink and we discuss different topics. We've been into wisdom for the last month or so, just discussing wisdom and, just gathering and just being, how women do, how we do. Sundays is for the sisters. So Sister Sundays, again, we get on live, or we get on our Telegram and we do our Zoom Sundays around 10 a.m. The time varies because, of course, like I said, we're not really local. So whenever everyone can get in is when we get in together, discuss what we're talking about. Whatever it is that's on somebody's spirit, we just let it all out. But the first Sunday of the month is for the children, which is basically we host activities for the Yaladium the first Sunday of the month. What else? So, like I said again, today the Women of Wisdom will be hosting basically a brief class for the Yaladium, just to teach them the different plagues that happen over in Egypt, and it's just to keep the children excited, because we come to find out that in Israel, a lot of times we gather and we study and we teach with each other, but the children don't really have anything to keep them excited. So, of course, shout out to Natazar Kathardia, because she is the one who put together the different activities to keep the Yaladium going. And, of course, the children get here. They're super excited. They're ready to, they're ready to learn. And that's what it's about, That's why we should have a childlike mind when it comes to the word. We should be excited to learn. We should be excited to teach. We should be excited to gather. So, of course, this is what it's for. My YouTube is Kodash Yalad Yasharala. So you can find me, of course, on YouTube as Kodash Yalad Yasharala. You can find me on Facebook as Kodash Yalad Yasharala. I'm not really hard to find. And that's spelled Qadash, Yalad, Yalad. Yasharala, you guys know how to spell Yasharala. And so, again, when it comes to my page is dedicated to just women and children. And that's basically it for you guys. I don't really have much, but yeah, Shabbat Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alatha. Peace and blessings to the chosen. So I'm gonna hand the floor back over because I'm pretty brief. I'm gonna get straight to the point. So yeah. All right, that's my time, people.
All right, Slack laid out for the time frame of nothingness. All right. So what we want to do is we want to encourage and promote that the daughters and the families of Israel come together. All right. When the hey Quadash, what is the for the Elijah, what is it going to be broadcasted on today? Facebook or YouTube? All right. So for the Eladium today, make sure that y'all get on there. And it's going to be on the Women of Wisdom on Facebook. All right. The Women of Wisdom on Facebook. All right. And that's what the broadcast is going to be on. It's not Tazara. Is she available? Okay. All right. So Nawa'ah and the rest of you daughters, the rest of you women of Israel, that's where that broadcast is going to be coming from, promoting and playing from. So we encourage you not only to be a part of it, but to bring other women and to bring other children to be a part of it also. All right. So with that being said, we got this week's Torah portion lined up. Book of Exodus chapter 10. We have Jeremiah chapter 46. And we have John chapter 19. Okay. Our class today is going to begin at 3 p.m. So when our class begins, then that'll be the time frame that you all can see the video and log on and be a part of it. Until then, we're going to help to continue to organize and get things together and have it to where whenever the families come, they'll be able to participate also. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to give you all a Shabbat Shalom, one west salute to you. All right. Make sure you subscribe to the sister Kodash Yalad. Subscribe to her YouTube. All right. And then what that's going to do is that's going to make it available for you all to be able to be a part of the ministry too. Let me get her StreamYard. Not her StreamYard, excuse me. Let me get her YouTube page. I'm going to share her YouTube page on here. Her StreamYard. All right. Not her StreamYard. So I'm going to copy the link. All right. All praise, man. Let's get that subscriber number up too, man. This is like the sister said, this is a safe place for women. This is a safe place for women and for children. Here's the link. Okay. Here's the link right here. Y'all make sure y'all go to this link. Y'all click on this link that's in the back chat. Okay. And this link will take you to the Kodash Yalad YouTube page. And that'll be a blessing and a help for the rest of the women. All right. And you might be a woman that has ministry gifts and skills to bring forward too. You might need to be in touch or communication with another sister. We have to know how to operate and minister together. All right. So with that being said, there's that. And we will be seeing you all at the 3 o'clock hour. We'll be doing a Torah portion and the Yaladium will be enjoying themselves. All right. Until then, I'll be helping organize. Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We look forward to seeing you all in. Now, man, know you're a faithful minister. All right. Appreciate you. All right. Yedadiah, man. Appreciate you. Know you're a faithful minister. All right. L.A. Morrow. Shalom. Shalom. All right. I know you're a faithful minister. All right. So we appreciate you. And Howard will see you all at the 3 o'clock hour. All right. Shalom Lakum. Shabbat Shalom.